Hey there, it's Medusa, and this is my review for InsideMan, the 2022 4-episode drama written by Steven Moffat. And this review will contain no spoilers, but there will be some hints, I suppose, to the plot. So there are basically two separate kind of storylines that do connect at some point, but we'll focus on the first one first. And it's basically my notes where a stupid vicar and his stupid family accidentally kidnap the world's most cocky hostage. And that kind of sums it up. There are such annoying things in that first episode that I didn't really realise how much annoyed me. And this is slight spoilers for the first episode. Again, it won't spoil the series, it just kind of gives you an idea of what the plot is. So basically, the vicar, who is played by David Tennant, is an idiot. I mean, there are no sane 50-year-old men out there, I think, in this country that would ever, and I mean ever, accept a memory stick from a creepy man whose local nickname rhymes with Speedo, when he asked to hide his what rhymes with corn from his mother, who he claims searches his rooms to find it. There is also no sane 50-year-old man in this planet who would take said memory stick home with him and allow his son to give it to his son's female maths tutor to download modules onto it. There is then no sane 50-year-old man who would allow his stupid son to apologise to a shocked-looking female maths tutor because stupid son thinks the memory stick must belong to him and she stumbled onto his own and legal collection of rhymes with corn and walks out the door without checking. Basically, the vicar makes a series of stupid decisions which will basically cause this woman to think that the son that she tutors of the vicar is actually looking at very, very bad stuff, really illegal, terrible bad stuff on the internet. And because of the way that the vicar's been acting, such nonchalant, there's literally no boundaries in this goddamn family anyway, that a maths tutor stumbling onto his corn would elicit such casualty from stupid family in the first place. But still, it is just nobody sensible in the situation, and everything that happens afterwards with the vicar's panic in making sure that the woman doesn't go and tell people that it was the son's when it obviously wasn't. So whilst that's going on with the vicar and the maths tutor, this second kind of storyline is basically a British journalist interviews a man on death row who is a former criminologist who has been taking cases a bit like Sherlock, solving these cases, and is getting interviewed basically about it. Stanley Tucci is very charismatic as the death row detective, a former criminologist who strangled and beheaded his wife, never revealing where he hid said wife's head. He has a sidekick, a very funny serial killer of women, hence where kind of the dark humour shines in this show, with a photographic memory who records the meetings between him and the people who come to offer him cases. The characterisation of Stanley Tucci's character is a bit contradictory, and I'm not 100% sure that it was intentional in terms of the story. He says that he 100% basically deserves to die for killing his wife and does not wish to be given any credit for solving cases, but later on, when asked whether he will reveal the location of his late wife's head, he says the location will reveal why she had to die, so it is a bit confusing which is it. But yeah, basically the two kind of storylines connect as the journalist Beth receives an alarming photo from her acquaintance Janice, the maths tutor, a mysterious woman Beth really admires after she helped her in an encounter with a dangerous man on the tube. I personally found Beth a bit of a wasted character. The actress is very talented, but either through the writing, directing, or just a miscast, this was not her greatest role. She doesn't give off much emotion, and it does feel a bit like a kind of a blank slate. There's not really much going on with her character. She states that she's not a little girl but an effing journalist, but she has done really nothing to kind of show that she's a good journalist or a grown-up really. Some posters make it look as though David Tennant and Stanley Tucci are in constant scenes together, but they really do not, so do not go into this expecting that. If you really like shows that kind of wrap everything up at the end completely, then this may not be the show for you. I think this show needs a second season, to be honest. But the series has some very dark comedic moments that are very funny, and some really interesting, if not seen before, concepts. I did enjoy it, but like I said, it does really sum up this series to call it a good concept executed poorly. It could have been a lot better just with some simple changes, but it pleasantly killed some hours of my time, and it wasn't it was alright. So thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe, and please just comment what you thought of the series if you've seen it. Thank you so much. Bye.